Hey, did you hear? That person showed up again.
Really? That Graveborn, right? I overheard old Dave talking about it.
Whoa, Magister? Sorry, madam. We didn't see you there. Please don't mind our ramblings.
Wait, Anders, this is serious. I think we should tell her. If we're not careful, the Dead Tide fleet might rise again.
Hey! What nonsense are you two going on about?
But boss, this is a serious matter. Please hear us out. Old Dave claimed he saw a Graveborn woman near the docks. The Dead Tide fleet might come ashore as soon as tomorrow.
But we already defeated them, and they sank to the ocean floor.
Maybe your friends saw wrong? Anyways, even if there are a few Dead Tide stragglers out there, our mighty Magister will take care of them.
Is this what Sonia called us here to discuss?
The Graveborn sighting is still just a rumor. I'll speak to the witness for more details. If it really is a Dead Tide survivor, we'll track her down. Sonia actually has more urgent matters to discuss with you. She's waiting for you at the Whisper's office. Oh, and one more thing, Ashby, Anders.
Yes, boss?
Watch your mouths. The Carmine Whispers doesn't take kindly to gossiping cowards.
Let me get straight to the point. I asked you here to talk about the Bantus Void Relic. You remember Hodgkin using it to control Nara and the sea monster, yes?
It should have gone down with Hodgkin and the Immortal. Did you find it?
I've had people searching the area, but there's no progress so far. You may have heard the rumors earlier. There's talk of a Graveborn woman near the docks. I suspect... Part of me hopes it's her. But it's more likely someone else. I actually believe it's Bonnie, the one who escaped after we defeated her. She's been missing since then. Beyond that, I also suspect the Void Relic may no longer be in the sea.
Are you saying Bonnie already found the Sunken Void Relic?
She was Hodgkin's trusted first mate. It is possible. Of course, this is just speculation for now. I'll continue the search, but I'll also need your help. Please keep an ear out for any clues about the relic or similar rumors. And as for the witness... Luca, I have other matters to attend to. Could you fill them in on the details?
Understood.
Magister, Luca will give you more information. The Whispers greatly appreciate your help.
Someone spotted a Graveborn at the docks, and it's causing a big stir. The unlucky witness is a fisherman named Dave. He's lived in Rustport for decades. I've dealt with him before. Though he may be old and grumpy, he seemed like an honest man. Not one to spread rumors or cause trouble.
All right. Then it seems unlikely he's mine. Can we ask him directly? Perhaps it was a misunderstanding. What if what he saw wasn't a Graveborn, but just someone who hasn't seen the sun in a while?
I've already arranged to meet him at the inn. It's about time, so let's go.
Old Dave, it's all your fault. Everywhere I go, people are saying the Graveborn are back, that the Dead Tide fleet is coming again. Seriously, are you trying to ruin the peace that Rustport fought so hard to gain?
I never said nothing about the dead tide fleet. But I did see a Graveborn woman. It's a fact.
Oh, you're getting old, man. You're confusing your dreams with reality. I dreamt the dead tide fleet came to this tavern last night and danced to sea shanties. But that was just a dream.
Better hope you stay in Dreamland, because in reality, you'd be the first one running out the door, screaming like a seagull with its tail on fire.
Damn it, I'll tear that fishy-smelling mouth of yours apart!
Enough.
Second in command? You came just in time. This guy?
Bowles, leave this to me. Go tend to your customers.
Coward.
Cool down, Dave. I know you wouldn't lie about something like this. Tell me what exactly happened that night. I want all the details of your mysterious encounter.
You make it sound so romantic, huh? Mysterious encounter me ours. He was a Graveborn, I swear it. That night, I just hauled in me nets and was back at the docks. I was tying up me boat, and there she was, standing on the pier. I could tell it was a woman, and a beauty she was at first glance. But then, I saw her face. Her skin was pale as a dead fish, and her eyes, those glowing green eyes.
Definitely sounds like a Graveborn. Were you scared?
I'll admit it. I screamed so loud I scared away every fish within 100 meters. She noticed me, all right, but didn't strike me down. She just turned and leapt into the night, vanishing without a trace. I swear by the god of the waves, if I'm lying, let the sea swallow me whole and feed me to the sharks.
Wow. Chippy can feel the honesty radiating from this man.
Luca, ye understand now, don't ye? I ain't never seen the dead tide fleet, and I never claimed that the Graveborn was one of them. Them rumors didn't come from me.
We'll get to the bottom of this. Dave, go home and lay low for a bit. The Whispers will keep an eye on you.
I can't be hiding forever, so you better figure this out soon.
Magister, do you think there's anything noteworthy about Dave's account?
It's hard to say if it was Bonnie, Nara, or another Graveborn altogether. After thinking it over, I believe it's more likely to be Bonnie.
She was the first mate of the Dead Tide fleet, right?
Yes, perhaps she managed to escape the Immortal before it sunk back then.
Luca, if you were Bonnie, what would you do next?
If it were me, I'd rally any survivors, build up strength, and seek revenge for Hodgkin.
Where would she go? The base at Ragebone Cove?
No, we've kept constant surveillance on that place. If she's smart, she wouldn't walk into that trap.
The only place left is the research base at the bottom of Greenbrook's well. The Dead Tide Fleet used to conduct their experiments there.
Is that place well hidden?
We almost missed it the first time we went.
All right, sounds like it's worth checking out. Let's go. Why'd you stop, Magister? Did you see something? Did the rest of you see it as well?
No.
Sorry. Chippy didn't see anything either.
How odd. Could it have been an illusion? Just in case, I'll have Bull send more men to see if anyone else sees anything strange. For now, let's keep investigating Ashen Bay. such a mess. There's barely room to walk. Be careful, everyone.
Magister is so agile. Whoa! Ouch! Ouch! Why is there a drawer here?
Everything in that cabinet was taken out, even the drawers.
Maybe someone was searching for something and fled in a hurry.
That means there's a good chance they'll return. Let's stake out here. We might catch them.
Let's do it. We'll find a good hiding spot. Good. This spot is well hidden and gives us a clear view.
How long should we wait? What if they don't come back?
Chippy, you gotta believe in the Magister's luck. Luck is part of skill too, you know. I'm sure they'll come at night like the sneaky thief they are.
Experience is the best teacher.
I finally caught you! Now where have you been hiding? Is there anyone else here?
No comment.
We know what you're after. Now tell us, where did Hodgkin have you hide the Void Relic?
How do you... No, I don't know where the relic is.
Bonnie, everyone knows the relic sank to the bottom of the sea. But it's funny you didn't mention that. So you must know where it is now, right?
Magister, that little hamster you trained has a wild imagination.
Looks like you'll need a little persuasion before you start talking. Just so you know, the Carmine Whispers doesn't play nice with Graveborn.
Ha! The relic only answers to its rightful master, the mighty captain of the dead Tide Fleet, Hodgkin. You think you can wield its power? Don't make me laugh.
The dead Tide Fleet is nothing more than bones and barnacles rotting beneath the waves. And as for your precious captain, if he's still alive, he's choking on seaweed right now.
Cherish these moments where you can still speak with such reckless abandon. Because when those black sails rise again on the horizon, the fear will drown you before the tide does.
You wench! I swear, Hal!
Luca, don't lose your temper. Come here, I have something to tell you.
She's too hurt to move right now. Don't worry. Chippy will keep an eye on her.
Despicable rats.
Huh, she really has a sharp tongue.
No point wasting our time talking. Let's show her the power of the Carmine Whispers.
You can't solve everything with violence, Luca. She's a Graveborn and fiercely loyal to the dead Tide Fleet. Are we going to just sit here and wait for her to crack? Or...
What are you suggesting?
Luca, remember our goal is the Void Relic, not revenge on the dead Tide Fleet. Based on Bonnie's reaction, it's obvious she knows where the relic is. I see. You think that if she had the chance, she'd go check on it or move it to a safer place.
We could perhaps let her escape on purpose and follow her, though it would be a big risk.
Even if Bonnie suspects something, I think she'll still take the risk if it means protecting the relic.
It's worth a try. What do you think, Magister? All right, let's take that gamble. Then it's settled. We'll put on a show for Bonnie. Let's go back.
You're back! She seems to have given up on running away.
Good job. I'll tie her up now so she can't escape.
Don't touch me with your dirty hands, lout!
I'll tape your mouth shut if you keep yapping.
Chippy! Chippy! Come over here! There's something we have to tell you.
We'll let her go, then follow her tracks to the Void Relic. Chippy copies you loud and clear.
Yep. Lucas seems to be ready as well.
Bonnie's been tied up tight. Let's take her back to the Carmine Whispers. With Bonnie caught, getting the info about the relic from her will be easy as pie. I'll return her to the Carmine Whispers tomorrow for a proper interrogation. For now, let's rest.
Oh, Magister, you must rest well. Let Chippy and I handle the watch. Chippy, why don't you take the first half of the night, and I'll handle the second half.
Actually, Chippy's full of energy. Chippy can do the whole night.
Well, since you're so confident, I'll leave it to you. But you better make sure Bonnie doesn't escape.
Of course! Nothing will go wrong with Sir Chippy here.
Leaving just one hamster to keep watch? These fools underestimate me.
She got away, just as planned. Good thing I tied the ropes loosely.
Let's hurry and catch up to her. It'll be terrible if she goes too far and we lose her. Chippy! Hey, Chippy! Chippy!
Huh? Huh? Is it morning already?
Chippy, you big idiot! We agreed you had to put on an act. How could you fall asleep for real?
Sorry. Chippy was pretending to sleep at first. But then...
It's all right. Bonnie's quite cautious. Honestly, you falling asleep for real might have helped lower her guard. Let's go.
Wait! Why did the footprint suddenly disappear? Where did she go?
Could it be... Bonnie left those footprints on purpose?
Leaving fake trails and smoke screens. Just like how Hodgkin loved to do. These Graveborn are despicable.
The footprints were fake? Oh no! We've probably gone in circles. She's gotten away for sure.
Not necessarily. She left those clues to mislead us, which probably slowed her down.
Exactly. And we let her go on purpose. She wouldn't have expected that.
She can't be far. Let's take a different path and continue the chase. Bonnie, you had an accomplice after all.
Ugh, that's not it.
Don't deny it. I'm not letting either of you escape.
Stop arguing with me, you idiot! What are you waiting for? Chase her! She's gotten a hold of the Void Relic. She snatched it before you arrived.
You're not in league with her?
If you understand what I'm saying, stop standing around. Go after her.
I'll chase after her. Magister, please stay and keep an eye on Bonnie.
No, the Void Relic. It can't end up back in the hands of the Empire.
The Empire? Bonnie, who was that lady?
I've never met her before, but I know exactly who she is. She's an assassin from the Bantus Empire, one of Thorn's lapdogs. Those heartless monsters tracked us all the way here. Stay away from Thorn's domain unless you wish to die. No one ever leaves there alive. That's all I can tell you. Funny, isn't it? Asking one enemy about another. Thorn, the fallen king. Since you know about the Bantus Empire, you must have heard of him. I've never met that terrifying ruler myself, but Captain Hodgkin's hatred for him runs deep.
We saw a wanted poster on the ship that said Hodgkin stole some important relic from Bantus.
That's just slander. The relic itself chose the captain. I've never heard her true name, but everyone in the Empire knows her as the Silver Reaper. Rumor has it she has a sister, and both of them are favored by Thorn. Apparently, they got into his good graces due to their noble father. I must have lost my mind to be answering your questions like this. Better hope your friends are skilled enough to get the relic back from her.
Oh, when I saw that lady earlier, her gaze was so still and empty.
She follows orders without question. She's a true puppet, devoid of her own will, killing anyone who stands in her way.
But it seemed like she was holding back against you. I mean, you're still breathing, aren't you?
That's because she was just gathering intel. If she really wanted me dead, I wouldn't be standing here. Don't be foolish enough to underestimate her. And don't mistake her for some lost lamb you can save. I know you've naively tried to redeem Nara before, but this is different. Don't get your hopes up.
I'm not dumb.
In any case, don't treat her like any ordinary enemy. She's faster than I am, and that big brute from earlier won't stand a chance against her.
Good timing! The Carmine Whisper's reinforcements have arrived. We'll hand Bonnie over to them and go to Luca. Luca? Are you okay?
He's badly injured. There's blood everywhere, and every wound is critical. That assassin is way too cruel.
I'm still alive. She just used the terrain. She's incredibly fast. Be careful.
Stop talking. Slow your breathing. It'll help with the bleeding. We'll take care of the rest.
Come.
Experience is the best teacher.
Is everyone all right?
No! The second in command is losing a lot of blood. Is he?
Don't jinx it. Sir Luca is just unconscious. unconscious. What are you two doing here anyway? Where's Bonnie?
That Graveborn woman has been taken back to headquarters. We wanted to see if there's anything we could do here.
Chippy actually needs your help. Take Luca back to Rustport and quickly! He needs treatment! Make sure he doesn't tear his wounds!
We also need to explain things to Sonia. Things have gotten a little tricky.
Luca's still out cold. We need to discuss our next step. Can you explain what exactly happened? So an assassin from the Bantus Empire stole the Void Relic. We might have caught a big fish with this trap, but it cost us dearly.
Luca will be alright, won't he?
He's not in immediate danger, but that assassin was brutal. Every blow hit a vital spot. He's seriously hurt. Speaking of which, Bonnie's hurt too, but her injuries aren't as bad. Why would the assassin hold back against Bonnie?
Wasn't Bonnie created by Hodgkin using the Void Relic? That must have happened after he left the Empire. Would that assassin know her?
Probably not, since Bonnie doesn't even know her name. Could it be because they're both women?
We can't rule that out, I suppose.
Interesting. At least we can assume she's more likely to spare women. That could be useful for our strategy.
Anders reporting. The items you requested are ready.
Well done. As for your next task, post them all over Rustport.
Sonia? Are these wanted posters?
Yes, Bonnie did the sketches. It's surprising, isn't it? She's captured the assassin's features quite well. She has some talent. Regardless, I didn't expect Bonnie to cooperate, but she's been a big help.
Are you hoping to get help from the locals in Rustport?
Yes. Now that she's got the relic, her next move will be to flee. She'll probably try to escape by sea. With these posters everywhere and a huge bounty on her head, it's only a matter of time before we catch her, unless she somehow grows wings. The Carmine Whispers will settle this with blood. She won't slip past us.
Is there anything we can do to help? Chippy wants to help Luca out.
And I'll rely on you. First, please put up some of these wanted posters. I've sent out many of my men to strengthen the patrols, so we're a little short-handed. Also, head to the docks and let the guards know to be extra vigilant. Finally, I need you to visit an informant named Greyfang. Have him report any recent rumors, and make sure he's telling the truth.
Uh-oh, that's quite a list of tasks. You weren't kidding when you said you'd rely on us.
Sorry, but the situation is urgent.
It's fine. We'll take it one step at a time.
Hey, you! Oh, it isn't the Magister. Sorry I didn't recognize you sooner. Are you here for me? If you're in trouble, I'll do everything I can to help. Yes, thanks to Tritonus' blessing, it's been peaceful lately. We inspect every ship that comes and goes. No contraband or suspicious people so far. Not recently, but I'll definitely keep an eye out for you.
You have to be very careful. There's a Graveborn hiding in Rustport. We suspect she might try to stow away and escape on a boat.
A Graveborn here? I'll be vigilant. Please don't worry. I'll make sure the others are too. I'll keep an extra close watch on everything, even the birds that fly over the port.
Oh, it's you. What brings you to my corner? Just a humble merchant here. Nothing special.
If you're just a merchant, then I'm the head of the Templar Knights.
Sir, Sonia sent us here.
The Whisper's boss sent you. That's strange. It's usually Luca who comes around.
Luke is not available at the moment. Anyways, Sonia values your information network. Heard anything unusual lately?
Rustport's full of oddities. Like old Maury's chicken finally kicked the bucket. Need to know about that too?
Stop wasting time. You know we're asking about something more important.
Like what? The Whispers lifted the fog. No one's crazy enough to smuggle folks now. It's too risky. Not worth the coin.
Seems like there isn't anything big. We're actually here because of a Graveborn assassin hiding in Rustport. We think she's looking for a ship to sneak away on.
Right. I got roots in Rustport too. I ain't gonna sit back while the Graveborn mess up the trade. I'll send word to the captains. Have the foremen keep their eyes peeled. Let's see who's bold enough to back a Graveborn.
Good. If you find any leads, report to the Carmine Whispers. You'll be well rewarded.
Hey, a little coin always gets the job done. You can count on me.
We've posted the wanted posters, alerted the guards, and made contact with the informant. We've completed all of Sonia's tasks. Now, it'll be much harder for that assassin to slip away. We've got everything set up.
You've been busy for so long. Why not take a break? Let's wait and see what happens.
Good morning.
Luca, you're awake!
Sorry for the trouble. Must have been quite the ordeal hauling a big guy like me all the way back to Rustport, huh?
If you're gonna thank anyone, give credit to the two behind you.
They're the ones who brought me back?
Ha! Second in command. Yep, it was us.
I was wondering why you kept rubbing your backs. Guess lugging around a useless lump like me wore you out.
Boss, don't talk like that. You're not just dead weight. You're the heart and soul of the Whispers.
You two usually love taking all the credit. Why so shy all of a sudden?
Well, we can't exactly say it's because we might have dropped you off the cart and, you hit your head.
Shut up, you idiot.
All right. I'll let it slide this time. And thanks.
Sir?
You're such a good person.
All right, enough with the waterworks. Sonia's looking for us. She's organized all the intel we've gathered. Let's go meet her. There's so many people.
All of them are chasing that big bounty, eager to spill whatever info they've got. But most of it's a mix of truth and nonsense, so we'll have to carefully sift through it.
Got it. I'll talk to them one by one.
Come on, don't doubt me. I would never lie. She's kinda cute for a criminal, even with her pale skin.
Where'd you see her?
I go out of the city to pick flowers every day. This morning I saw her near the woods, just outside the southern gate. Now, I'm not really interested in the bounty. Too much work. But do you think Miss Sonia could stop by my flower shop sometime? I mean, a little endorsement and good publicity wouldn't hurt, right?
Such an enthusiastic girl. And a sharp business sense, too. She and Rowan would definitely get along.
How much more proof do you need? I really saw her with my own eyes. Of course! Isn't there a sketch on the wanted poster? I go to that forest often. The flowers there are beautiful. A lucky spot for sure. Well, you're not a florist, so you wouldn't know. I saw her silhouette, and I was just about to get closer, but she disappeared in a flash. Oh, are you worried about me? Thanks, but I'm a brave girl. I wouldn't be scared of a Graveborn.
Those two guys over there, total con men, trying to scam the bounty. But my info, it's real. I swear on my life.
All right. What do you know?
I've got 2 small boats tied up at the pier. One of them I barely used. But yesterday, I found the rope cut. I saw the criminal with my own eyes. She was trying to steal my boat. If I hadn't shown up when I did, it would have been gone. Yes, even though it was dark, I saw her clear as day. It was a woman. It had to be her. The rope's been cut a little more each day. I've noticed it 3 times. No, wait, including today. It's been 2 days, so I noticed it twice.
How many times exactly? Your story isn't adding up.
It's a solid boat. Perfect for long trips. Did I say that? You must have heard wrong. Anyway, something happened to my boat, so it must be the criminal. Besides a wanted criminal, what kind of person would mess with my boat? I mean, who else could it have been? Don't be mad. Actually, I just thought maybe I'd give this bounty a shot since the rope was cut.
Don't judge me by my appearance. I'm long past my water white days. I'm just an honest boatman now. Well, except for the occasional black market deal. Anyway, this woman came up to me, acting all shady. She must have been up to something. She was dressed in rags. Didn't look like she had much money, and she wanted to buy a boat. Asked me to pull some strings for her. But the timing was bad. Both the authorities and the underworld were cracking down on boat sales. I didn't make any money from her, but I figured I could at least report her and cash in on the bounty.
All right, I get the gist. But I need more details.
I'm telling you, she has to be the wanted criminal. Well, not exactly. People still buy boats. You're right. Definitely. Her voice was all secretive and sly. She's definitely up to no good. She was shorter than me, and her face... Well, she was wearing a cloak. Couldn't see her face at all. Look, no matter how you slice it, she's gotta be the wanted criminal. Because every single thing about her perfectly matches the description on your wanted poster. At the very least, she's suspicious, right? Enough already! I didn't get a clear look, okay? I just know it was a hooded woman. It can't be anyone else but her, believe it or not.
Magister, you're quite good at interrogations. I almost want to learn a thing or two from you.
Of course. Magister Merlin is good at many things, so you'd better ask humbly.
Thanks to all of you, I understand what they're going on about. Dante the fisherman just wants to figure out who's cutting his boat's rope.
The criminal is swift and decisive. She wouldn't waste time on something as trivial as that.
Exactly. Dante's information isn't worth much. And the florist? She's just one of Sonia's many fans. She's desperate to meet her, so we can't rely on her claims either. But that sailor Gunner, what he said was worth noting.
Yeah! Even though he didn't see her face, anyone sneaking around trying to buy a boat is super suspicious.
Let's send off the informants that are just stirring up trouble. Then we'll have a proper conversation with Gunner about the details.
Come on! Use your brains! Don't you agree that the person I met is really suspicious? I mean, I do want the bounty. But I wasn't lying. I'm just not sure if she's the criminal in the wanted poster.
Don't worry, Gunner. We believe you. That's why we want to ask more about your conversation with that buyer.
Haven't I already explained it all? Can you hamsters understand human speech or not?
How dare you insult Magister Merlin's familiars? If you want that bounty, you'd better watch your attitude.
All right. To be honest, I think the hooded figure wasn't a Graveborn, but a human. Look, during my time with the Whites, I got to know the Graveborn pretty well. That woman wasn't like them. If she's able to breathe, that means she's alive, right?
Still, even if she's human, she's suspicious.
Do you know how to get in touch with her?
Of course. I didn't outright reject the deal. A man's got to make money somehow. If the Whispers didn't pay me, I would have had to go through with that sale.
Go ahead. Take her order and set up a date for the boat exchange. We'll lay an ambush.
Sounds like a lot of trouble for me. I'm gonna have to ask for more money than that bounty?
As long as you do what we say, you'll be well compensated. The Carmine Whispers never shorts its people.
Fine. I'll trust you for now. I'll contact you when it's set up.
Today's the day Gunner's meeting up with the lady. Let's head over. I've already spoken to the guards at the dock. They'll be keeping an eye out to ensure nothing goes wrong.
Oh, I remember that guard. He's super diligent. I'm sure everything will be fine with him here. Mission start! Let's go!
You're right on time.
You said there weren't any boats available last time. Now there suddenly is?
You want a ship that can sail far, but a ship like that usually needs sailors and supplies. It ain't easy getting a hold of all that.
I don't need sailors or supplies. Just the ship.
All right, well, you're in luck. One of my clients went broke, and his merchant ship's up for grabs. It could be yours.
Take me to see it.
Hold on. We haven't even discussed the terms yet. Let's talk it over.
Hands up!
Who's there?
We could ask you the same thing.
Not talking, huh? You must know who I am. Hiding things from me won't end well for you.
My name is Nalian. I'm a repairwoman. I usually fix fishing boat sails.
Well then, you seem like an honest worker. Why are you trying to break the rules then?
I had no choice. I got a letter from my brother. He's gravely ill and wanted to see me one last time. But the Carmine Whispers issued a blockade. banning all ships from leaving the port. I was desperate.
I see. You must be very close to your brother, Miss Nallian. After all, it's no small feat to earn enough for a ship and hire sailors.
That gamble... I mean, yes, we're very close. I'd do anything for him.
Though ships are banned from leaving, you can apply for a special permit with a legitimate reason. It usually doesn't take more than a day for a permit to get processed. How about this? I'll give you a fast-track certificate. Submit your application now and you'll have it by the end of the day.
Huh? You're letting me go?
Of course. Your reasoning is understandable. The Whispers don't mess with decent folk. You've been through enough. There's no need to waste your hard-earned money on illegal deals. Just go get a legal permit.
What's the matter? You save money and get to see your brother. Aren't you happy? If all goes well, you might even be able to leave tomorrow.
I'm just very moved. Thank you. I'll go submit my application right away.
Hey, you're letting her go just like that? She's so suspicious.
Gunner, we're not as clueless as you think. Vane, come here.
Boss, what can I do for you?
Follow that woman, but keep your distance. Don't let her know you're there. Report everything she does to me.
Yes!
And you, Gunner, go find Greyfang. I know you two are close. Give him a message. If that woman comes to buy a boat, sell one to her.
Earning money from you guys takes way too much effort.
You can back out if you want, but I can't promise when you'll see any reward.
Fine. I'll do it, all right?
You can go now.
Is Miss Nallian really a bad person?
We pointed her in the right direction. If she's being honest, she'll take me up on my offer. But if she buys a boat illegally or contacts anyone suspicious, then we'll have our target in our sights.
So, I followed the lady, and there's a lot to say, but I'll be quick. After she left you guys, she didn't go home. She just wandered around and talked to some sketchy people.
Huh? So she really is up to no good.
Wait, I'm not done yet. At first, nobody wanted to sell her a boat, but then Gunner told Greyfang about her, and I saw Greyfang himself go up to her with a deal. After they made the deal, she tried to walk all around the city to lose anyone following her, but she couldn't lose me. Then she headed to Brineville.
Brineville? That's Sinbad's home. What's she doing there?
She went into an old, spooky house. When I peeked through the window, I saw a Graveborn hiding inside. It was the exact same one from the wanted posters. I also heard bits of their talk.
The ship's ready. It can get you out of Rustport, though it might not reach your final destination.
That's fine. I wasn't planning on heading straight back.
We'll need to head to the dock tonight under the cover of the clouds. And don't worry, if anything goes wrong, I'll take the blame.
You don't need to go that far. I'm an enemy of the Carmine Whispers, and a Graveborn at that. You're just an ordinary person.
Please, don't say that. If it weren't for you, my gambling brother would have killed me for money long ago. Compared to that, this bit of effort is nothing.
Nallian, thank you.
You don't need to thank me. It's just that the thought of leaving you, I'm suddenly getting quite sad.
Who's there?
I accidentally bumped into the wall and made the tiniest bit of noise, and she instantly got suspicious. Luckily, a rat scurried by, so I escaped her notice. And that's all, boss.
Excellent work, kiddo. You provided us with crucial intel. Since they're on the move tonight, we need to find Sonia and make a plan. Sonia, could I enlist some of the Whispers girls for tonight's operation?
Oh, you've made progress, I see. Planning to capture that assassin tonight?
Just as we suspected, the Graveborn assassin does have a weakness. Our spy reports she even went out of her way to shield a human woman in danger. A woman named Nalian. Nalian is helping her to repay a life debt.
A life debt? This merciless assassin seems to have a soft spot for women. Perhaps there was someone very important to her before she became a Graveborn. No. I know what I must do. Our top priority is to retrieve the Void Relic. That's our main focus.
Since the assassin shows leniency towards women, whether out of compassion or a quirk, we should use that to our advantage.
Luca, you're in charge of tonight's operation. We're relying on you.
Yeah, I got it. All preparations are complete. How are you feeling?
This vantage point keeps us hidden. It's perfect. If the assassin dares to show, she'll have no way out.
I like your attitude. Graveborn normally act at night. Let's stay patient and wait.
Experience is the best teacher.
Move and I kill her.
Do it. She betrayed Rustport by siding with you. You'll actually be doing us a favor.
What?
I'm not afraid. My life was yours anyway. Just take it now.
Fool. You're giving them more leverage with your words. Ugh.
Magister, she dropped her weapons. Ha! We finally caught you. You really gave Luca a hard time. He was so hurt.
I can hit a tiny hamster like you even harder.
Eek! What a terrifying aura! Someone protect Chippy!
Tie both of them up and take them back to Rustport. Sonia will handle the interrogation. Personally.
She's not involved in this. Release Nalian, and I won't resist.
That's up to Sonia. You know we're not just targeting you because of the scars you gave me. Let's move. Behave, and we'll treat her with respect.
No, no! Please don't take her! She's a good person! Let me go! Sylvina!
Oh, is that your name?
Ugh.
We've detained Nalian and locked the assassin up in the high security cell. And we found this on the assassin.
The Void Relic. Just like we thought. After all this trouble, it's finally in our hands. Good. Now, bring in the assassin. I'll handle her interrogation.
Done, boss.
I can walk on my own.
You're Sylvina? What's your connection to the Dead Tide fleet? And why steal the Void Relic?
Let her go. Let Nalian go and I'll talk.
Fine. Vane, go send word and tell them to release Nalian. You should know how the Whispers operate. We never go back on our word.
Understood. I'll answer your questions. I'm from the Bantis Empire. I serve the king. Silencing, assassination, covert killings. That's my job.
Is there a difference between those?
Professionally, yes.
All right then. You came to Rustport for the Void Relic, didn't you?
For the king. I came to retrieve what's his. But I failed. That's it.
You failed to get the relic. Your king won't just let it go, will he?
That's right. Once they hear about my failure, the Empire will send more assassins. They'll finish the job.
I see. Take her back to the cell.
From what she said, the Baptist Empire will keep coming after the relic.
As long as we have it, the fighting won't stop.
Is the relic even useful to the Carmine Whispers?
No, but we're more worried about it falling into the hands of people like the Dead Tide Fleet.
Maybe we could just give it to Savina. If you don't let her go, what are you planning to do with her?
I haven't decided yet. I need more time to think.
That was the best sleep Chippy's had in ages. We've been running around for days, chasing after Bonnie, then Sylvina. But Sonia probably didn't sleep at all last night.
Yes, that relic can control the Graveborn. Even if Sonya can't use it, keeping the relic might give her leverage with the King of Bantis. On the other hand, if she destroys it, she could stop tragedies like Nara's from happening again. It's a tough one. Well, we've had a proper rest. Should we go see Sonya now? If she's still feeling conflicted, maybe the great Magister Merlin can help her out.
Yes! Sonia might need your help right now! Let's go!
I knew you'd come. How was your rest?
Great! How's Sonia? Has she come to a decision yet?
I think she's made up her mind, but she hasn't shared the details with me yet. Still, she did ask me to wait here for you. She said that she wanted you to meet her at the docks.
The dogs? Huh. She's probably going to announce her decision. Always so decisive. That's why I admire her.
What do you think Sonia's going to do with the relic? Magister, Chippy is so curious. Let's go! Let's go!
Here's the boat. You can board, but you'll need to pay for a ticket.
Payment? But you don't want money. What's your price?
You're perceptive. I like that. I want you to deliver a message to the one you serve, the fallen king. Tell him that the relic isn't in Rustport anymore. Even if he sends more assassins, it won't matter. It'll only cost him.
Fine. I'll pass it on. but I can't guarantee what happens next.
That's fine. If your king insists on coming, Rustport won't just sit and wait to be crushed.
I'll pass that along too. But I'm curious. Why?
Why am I letting you go free? Or why did I ask you to send a message?
Both. I could twist your words, stir up chaos, or I could return with the King's legions and bring Rustport to its knees. You must understand. The Dead Tide fleet is a mere shadow when measured against the might of the King's army.
Wow. This is the first time I've seen you talk this much. And here I thought you had an illness where saying more than a few words might kill you. No. I guess a Graveborn can't die twice, huh?
Huh? Graveborn don't get ill.
And they don't have a sense of humor either.
You still haven't answered my question.
If you're asking why, it's because once I had a woman in my life. Someone very important to me. I'm human, but she became a Graveborn. Our time together was far from pleasant, but it's a time I'll never forget. I don't know your reason for saving Nalian, but it's clearly something you stand by, isn't it? Even when you were risking your life and the relic, you wouldn't break that principle. She's just a regular person, and yet you let yourself be captured to save her. A Graveborn who holds on to her principles like that is someone worth trusting. That's how I see it. And hey, I'm a woman too. Does that mean I'm excluded from your principles?
A woman? Could have fooled me. That was a bad joke.
Maybe your sense of humor isn't completely dead after all. All right, on the boat. Just like I'm trusting Rustport's future to you, I'll be trusting the Void Relic to another reliable person. Make sure to pass that on to your king, too.
You're speaking of that Magister, aren't you?
Well, I can't say.
I understand.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm choosing to trust Sylvina, but that doesn't mean I'm handing Rustport's fate to her entirely. Magister, since you heard everything. Look, this is the result of all our efforts these past few days. I think I've found the best place for it. When you continue your journey, I'd like you to take it with you.
Sonia, are you really giving the relic to Magister?
Yes. You've seen the atrocities Hodgkin committed with it. This relic would be too dangerous in the hands of a Graveborn. I even considered burying it, ensuring no one ever finds it. But no matter what, it's a relic that the Empire wants, and many others will chase after it. In the right hands, maybe it could serve a better purpose. Magister, there is no one more trustworthy than you.
Hey, no worries. Chibi is super strong. Chibi will carry anything that doesn't fit in your pack.
When you're ready to set out, just say the word. Rustport will make sure you get a proper send-off.